Hello everyone. I'm going to post a series of videos regarding quant revision for CAT. Let's start today's video with the basics. The first the first thing is fraction to percentage conversion. So I'm going to discuss some of the fractions which are frequently visible in CAT. 50%, 25%, 12.5%, 6.25%. 50% means 1 by 2, 25% means 1 by 4, 12.5% is 1 by 8, 6.25% is 1 by 16. After that, 33.33%, which is 1 by 3, 16.66% is 1 by 6, 14.28%, which is 1 by 7, 11.11%, which is 1 by 9, 9.09%, which is 1 by 11, 8.33%, which is 1 by 12, 7.69%, which is 1 by 13. So what I recommend you is to remember all the fraction values and the percentage values from 1 by 1, 1 by 2 till 1 by 20. Remember both the fraction value and percentage value. So let's discuss an example where we are going to use this. So in a question, if they are given that there are 90 balls, out of which 33.33% are red. That implies, so whenever you see this 33.33%, you have to remember the fraction value of 1 by 3, from which 1 by third of 90 is 30 balls are red. So from the remaining balls, from the remaining 60 balls, if they are given that 16.66% is white, that implies whenever we are seeing this 16.66%, you have to remember 1 by 6, which is 1 by 6 of 60, which is 10 balls. So this is the use of fraction to percentage value. Since CAT is not offering a, so since CAT is not allowing a calculator, a physical calculator, you can access the on-screen calculator, but it is going to be time taking. So I recommend you to remember all the fraction values from 1 by 1 to 1 by 20. After that, I recommend you to remember the powers of numbers. So remember the powers from 2 power 0 to 2 power 10, and 3 power 0 to 3 power 6, 5 power 0 to 5 power 4. And remember all the squares from 1 to 25. And remember all the cubes from 1 to 20. After that, prime numbers. I recommend you to remember all the prime numbers less than 200. Why am I suggesting this is, in CAT, they usually ask these kind of questions like the number of prime numbers less than 50. So that is 15. And try to write down all the prime numbers less than 200 and revise it daily. After that, you have to remember the factorials from 1 to 7. So 2 factorial is 2, 3 factorial is 6, 4 factorial is 24, 5 factorial is 120, 6 factorial is 720, 7 factorial is 5040. After that, there is one more thing which you have to remember. It is the square roots uh, till 8. Like root 2 is 1.414, root 3 is 1.732, root 4 is 2, root 5 is 2.236, root 6 is 2.45, root 7 is 2.645, root 8 is 2.82828. After this, I am going to explain a useful concept of n by d and n by n plus d. So where are we going to use this concept? I will take an example and I'll explain. So there is a number called 5 which is converting to 6. So to convert 5 to 6 you have to increase 1 by 5th of that number, like which is 20%. To convert 6 to 5 you have to decrease 1 by 6th of 6, so which is around 16.66%. So when you are increasing a number by n by d, so while backtracking you have to decrease that number by n plus d. So here n is equals to 1, d equals to 5. We are increasing 5 by 1 by 5. So 1 by 5 of 5 is 1. We are adding 5 to 1 to 5, which becomes 6. When 6 becomes 5, you have to decrease it by 1 by 6, like n by n plus d. Since n by n plus d is 1 by 6, you have to decrease 6 by 1 to get 5. So how to remember this? Just remember the arrow mark here. So the arrow mark, when it is present downwards, that implies the weightage towards the denominator is more. So I will take another example. When 6 becomes 8, there is an increase of plus 2, right? Plus 2 means 1 by third increase. And when 8 becomes 6, the decrease is 1 by fourth of decrease, like minus 2, right? So 1 by fourth of decrease in 8. So when are we going to use this is uh, simple interest, compound interest, profit, loss, percentages. In this, we are going to use this n by d and n by n plus d concept. So that's it about today's video. I'll try to add other videos to this playlist. Thank you.